Okay, before it gets too late and I'm too tired and I sound drunk, I want to show you guys something I've been working on. I had already this more or less built, but it wasn't working great. And because yesterday I finished what I think is one of the coolest upgrades I've done so far for 3Speak. This is a big report on it explaining what I did. And I made a video about this yesterday too, more or less. So this is not too technical, this is super technical. But I wanted to have a way to manage the Supernode, the two repos, and make it really easy to do so. More so because you don't know, maybe one day I won't be doing 3Speak anymore, I'll be doing something else, and I want to leave a system that is easy to understand and easy to maintain. So that's the idea of this. So this of course is part of a 3Speak Infra, and the idea would be that Eddie or anybody who's managing the repo can now take a look at the stuff. So this dashboard allows me to more or less see what's going on with the repos. And as I explained on the other video, the old repo, this guy right here, which holds, as you can see, a scary amount of videos, this one has been put to cold storage. So nothing else is going to be written here. It's read-only at this point in time. And so old videos can be retrieved, but no new videos can be stored in there. And that's for now and forever. Since yesterday, 98 videos have been uploaded to the new repo, which is almost 19 gigs, which is pretty crazy. But at any rate, these are recursive pins, and of course I'm sure there's quite a few really big videos in there too, because 19 gigs seems like a lot. But the idea of this dashboard is that it's going to allow anybody to more or less take care of this. I also set up a cron job, which is fancy speak for something that is scheduled, an event to happen. So this is going to be self-cleaning every night at 3 a.m. It's going to clean itself and more or less keep the repo out of, without clutter, without crazy fragmentation. But this is so that any admin can more or less take action. For example, if there's a lot of failed videos, and that could happen, then with this you could purge it. Obviously these are all dry runs, so you can see what it's going to retrieve. Right now there's no failed videos, and I hope that the new system that we have is going to have none of this stuff anymore, but you have the option. These are to purge abandoned videos, people that upload a video to publish manually and then they never do. Obviously older than 30 days, but I usually was cleaning things that were older than 3 months. I think if somebody uploaded something and put publish manual and then 3 months later hasn't done so, he forgot or she forgot. So that's what that is for, to delete those. This is to purge banned user videos. We can ban users. Obviously this application is strictly about storage management. It's not about user management. I have to build something for that too. But of course after you ban a user, then you want to delete everything they have. Well, this is how you would do it. And I know this is like a dirty word, right? Banning users, right, on 3Speak, and we talk about freedom of speech. I'm sure anybody can think of what reasons you would have to ban a user, what kind of videos they would have to upload to get banned. It's not about political opinions, it's other kind of stuff. This is also to ban an account. Now, these are kind of redundant, but this one's like the nuclear option. That's why I called it a nuke. What that would do is, if I find a user uploading illegal content, I can just enter the username and it'll just go through everything the user has ever uploaded and deleted and nuke it. This is because people can upload videos sometimes and then delete the video. Like they can actually, or have an admin delete the video. They go like, hey, please delete this video. I don't want it anymore. Something we need to do on the new 3Speak front end is also the ability for you to delete your own videos. You might want to, and so that would mean that if you do that, then this would know to flag it and kill it as well. And the IPFS diet is something that maybe we will end up using some years from now. I doubt we're going to use it now. We were using it, sadly, for the old repo because we were literally choking. So you could grab here, something that's more than 2 years old and that has 5 views, and kill it. That's kind of the idea. Now, one thing that I did do, which is kind of important, is all the operations here, as I said, are going to be on the new repo. So there's a cutout date, February 4th, that is hard-coded into this tool, and that means that it's not going to attempt to erase, change, nuke, or whatever any of the stuff that is on the old repo. Something else I built into here, and this is more or less to give a quick look into how the server is doing, is this tab right here. So it's going to give you statistics on the server. Obviously, this is something you can do on terminal, and my nerdy friends would tell me, yeah, but you can do this on the terminal. You can log into a server, like I can log into mine, and then do like a btop or an htop and see what's going on. I don't have btop installed. I have htop, and see how my server is doing, and look at this. Look at this stuff. I can do that, and see, okay, 15 gigs of RAM. Okay, we're doing good. Do the check out the PIDs and all stuff. But the idea of this tool again is so that it's easy to use. Like you're online already most of the time, and you maybe don't have access to a terminal most of the time, but you have your phone, and somebody tells you, hey, videos are not playing or something, and you want to look at how the Supernode is doing, and it's an older video or what have you. Then this can tell you how the Supernode is doing. The uptime of the Supernode since the last time I restarted it is 23 hours. Right now it's using 95 gigs of RAM out of 125, 75%, and the load average is right here. So obviously this is something for us to more or less keep tabs of what's going on with the Supernode. One of the things that I think I'm also going to do is have another worker that detects when the memory gets too high and dumps the cache to clean it. So that's something else I might do. And this is, of course, health on the repos. So these are the two daemons running on different repos. The new one is really the one that matters the most. And when a garbage collection happens, which is going to be tonight for the first time at 3 a.m. in the morning, it's going to show up here when it was done. So that is kind of it. This kind of work is valuable. I think it's very valuable, more so for the long-term health of 3Speak as an infrastructure, as a platform. But it's also almost invisible, which is why I'm making it a point to make these videos. So maybe, maybe it won't be for everybody, I admit. But if somebody else takes over for me in the future, they can look back at these old videos and see, oh, okay, that's why he did it like this. Oh, that's what this is for. Granted, I also am documenting everything as well, but I think videos are easier to follow. Anyways, that is it for me. Yeah, busy days.